Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're taking a look at the brand new game update announcements that will be coming in here shortly. Dear Commander, Doomsday Last Survivors will be undergoing maintenance to implement the latest game update. There may be slight changes to the server reopening time depending on our progress. You can check the notice board for the latest server status. The game version will be updated after the maintenance. Please update your game to enjoy the latest game features, happening on the 25th at 6 o'clock UTC. So for me, that's midnight. Between midnight and almost 1 o'clock in the morning is when it's going to get done. And they provide you a nice little 1 hour speed ups and 150 gems. Not too bad, not great, but obviously something that we could all hope to have a little bit more of. Now, let's go over these update notes, and then we can talk a little bit about what I think is going to happen, and then obviously go from there. Update notes. The first is a new limited time collaboration is coming your way. Another one, I don't know what that's going to be. Probably something to do with the last post that they did on their Discord about something to do with animals, which will be interesting. Obviously, they'll have more information as that comes out. Unlocked Alliance Escort in Doomsday Express, so there'll be that Alliance thing. I think I'll show you about that one here when we go, which is part of the new events that they just dropped with the with your transport missions. And then we have a new District Showdown gameplay. So this is going to be a brand new PvP event. Registration. When the Federation history reaches requirements, alliances with more than 40 active members with level 12 or higher shelter can register to take part, at which point they will be divided into Apex, Elite, and Fearless War Zones. Only 2,100 allowed to participate in this event. Other alliances will not be allowed to participate. Okay, so a brand new event coming with exploration. So roll silver dice to explore. Silver dice are restored over time. You can also roll gold dice to explore and choose to move a specific number of spaces. That's going to be something to do with this new District Showdown, as well as occurrences. A variety of occurrences will happen while exploring, including district buff, district statues, street gangs, and the chance to enter district alleys. Obviously, we're dealing with a brand new event, so this will make sense as the event drops. You'll deal with funds. While exploring, you can obtain personal funds and alliance funds. Personal funds count towards personal rankings, while alliance funds count towards alliance rankings. You can also raid alliance funds from other alliances during the event. Then you've got merit awards, where leaders can distribute merit chests to alliance members based on their performance, which is like they have in every single one. So what this basically means to me is it's going to be a brand new event, a District Showdown. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to be, but it's going to have things to do with exploring areas via dice roll, so not just like free movement spaces, things like that is what it kind of sounds like, where each area might have something different, or, you know, each spot maybe like a board game or something kind of design, where every spot's going to have a different thing. But this whole thing, this roll dice experience to me is going to be interesting. Funds, so this is going to be how they generate points, you know, for personal points or alliance points. I'm curious if this is going to be a short event or a long event, like if it's only going to be, if it's going to be more like a Pompeii, or if it's going to be more like an Alliance League, or not Alliance League, but like Island Raid, something like that, or if this is their replacement for District Dark Seal. I don't think it is going to be, I hope it's not the replacement for Dark Seal, but it's going to be something either way. We'll have to take a look at when it drops. And I'll do another video once it does to see if we can't break it down. Next, we've got new legendary infantry heroes, and both Bodala and Stella coming. They'll be coming on November 4th when that TC starts, which we kind of knew was happening. And if I do want to toot my own horn, I did say they'd be having two new legendary infantry heroes coming. So I did call that. However, I was wrong. It is Stella who is getting the super weapon. And if you haven't seen her yet, it is posted up on my Discord with all of the skills and things like that on how they break down. I'll do another video when they actually drop, but it looks like Stella's going to be an all-star, and Bodala is going to be pretty darn decent in the field too. So there's looking to be two nice drops that are coming for those infantry players, myself included, which is going to make TC just a little bit more infuriating, since it seems like everybody's going to be fighting for it. Next, we've got a new Alliance League tiers called Super Ace. Totally fine for those adding up a whole other level on the top side for more rewards for the best. That's just what they're doing. No problem. Number 6, new 1-day hold period for gold added to the Alliance Vault. The gold can be distributed after the hold period. So this seems to me like there's a 1-day hold period for gold added to the, so you can't add it straight to and then take it out right away. There's a day cool off period from when you deposit to when you can withdraw, which is going to stop people from taking advantage of the gold vault. Now, it seems to me like they've really done kind of a focus on this. Just because when they released this gold vault, there was a huge amount of people that have obviously been taking advantage of it, transferring gold between accounts and all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of going to be their way to kind of put a hold on that. Whether it actually works or not, we'll see. It also depends on how they do this next one, number 7, where they have split gold into paid gold and linked gold. Linked gold can't be donated to Alliance Vault. So I assume that means, and this is just my assumption, that means that when you get gold, it's going to be, when you get gold given to you, it's going to be linked, which means that you can't donate it back. So if you donate it to one person, you can't donate it back to the Alliance. It's stuck with that one person. Do you know what I'm saying? So it'll stop people from bouncing back gold back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and kind of keep it that way. Whether this also takes advantage of the other features in here or not is a different story. We'll have to see how that drops again as it does. We'll do some more detailed breakdowns of that as we need to. Next, we've got optimizations happening in the Ace and Common Survivors, which I think is great. It's a brand new thing that they just brought out, but any kind of optimization to prevent you having to click through 1,000 different times is going to be a good win in my books. I think that's an absolute win to the system, so I can't complain about that. Fixed might display in Doomsday Express, which is funny because if you'll look over here, for example, I'll show you. If you go to other shipments when you're trying to attack people, I'll click here and I'll show you. This guy says 44 million, but when I go to rate him, for example, it actually says 40 million. So there's a discrepancy between both of what those are, at which point they're going to try to fix that in this next update, which is, again, a good fix to my book. Anytime you can fix up any of those bugs, it's a win. And then lastly, other bug fixes and optimizations. So whatever that means, we'll see as it plays out. The biggest things to understand from this, the biggest takeaways, obviously is this brand new event that they've got that's coming. The Doomsday Express Alliance Escort is coming. There's a new collaboration on its way for something. The 2 new heroes that are going to be dropping for the infantry. And then obviously the changes they've got to Gold Vault. So we're going to keep an eye on those as they go. But obviously that's the most information that we've got right now. That is going to be going live here on the 25th, which if we look at the game clock is, effectively tomorrow at reset, right? So today at reset and then 6 hours from there. So basically for me, it's midnight tonight. Those implementations are going, or those changes are going into effect. And then we'll have more to do it when I wake up in the morning. We'll have the ability to kind of take a more detailed look into it. But that being said, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, fill out that notification bell, and go ahead and share the video with your friends. The more people that we have following the community, the better it is for everybody else, as the more content that I can go ahead and put out from there. And obviously, the more requests that we'll have, so the more ideas, yada, yada, you can see how that compounds. So go ahead and share this with your friends. Let's get this out to as much as we can. We've already cracked that 1,200 limit, which is fantastic. I am super supportive of the community. It has been an absolute blast getting to know you all, and I just can't wait for more sit-down interviews with players for my segment, Who TF Are You?, which airs every Wednesday. Tuesday being the new segment, or not the new segment, pardon me, the older segment called Takedown Tuesday, where we feature our replay from the week before of Recovery of Pompeii. That being said, if you want to take part and be a part of the Who TF Are You, and you want to possibly get interviewed for the segment, go ahead and reach out to me in the comment section below, or reach out to me in game. I'm always looking for new people to talk to, and if you have no problem sharing some of your story and who you are and your opinions on the game, I'm obviously mostly open to all ears. However, that is a big however, it simply means you have to give me some time. Because it does take some time to make these videos, it does make some time to do the interviews, and obviously it does take some time just to be able to record them. So, as long as you can cut out some time for me, I have absolutely no problem talking with almost anybody and getting opinions from the entire community. So, reach out to me from there and let's chat. That being said, it is all for me. So love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.